Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Vesta 67's workshop. Welcome to issue 92 of Build the Iconic Ford Falcon XB GT, the 1/8 scale madmax car from our good old pals at Hachette. Now, if you'd like to grab this for yourself and build one of these along with me, pop over to their website. There's a clickable link in the description below. You too can be building this iconic car. Let's have a quick scoop through this week's magazine, see what we're up to. We are doing the right headlights. You're going to need the front valance that we put together the last time. So get that out ready, folks. You've got your headlights, surround lenses, all of that gubbins going on, as well as the wires, folks, okay? So we're going to be fitting that today. There's the lens there. You're going to want a set of cutters just to remove any tabs and probably a sanding stick just to deburr any nubs. Nice simple instructions on how it all fits in the shroud. Put that all together like so in the front valance. Goes in with a couple of screws. Reflector goes in. Same thing there with some screws. And then we'll be putting in the LED. And that's what we're going to end up with at the end of this issue, folks. A nice little sexy headlight, okay? So that's the magazine done. We'll put that to one side. We'll come back, we'll start a bit of assembly for you. All right. Start by chopping off that tab, I think. So let's get me cutters out, get rid of those. Like that. On the shroud, there you go. Tab under there you go. And that's just telling us that they're handed, folks, okay? So that's the cutters dealt with. Put them away nice and safe. Right, let's do a bit of assembly then. Now this is going to press fit into this headlamp like so. So we got a large and a small tab. We want to hook and eye that one in. And it hooks underneath there. Like that. And like that. And that's the headlight in. Nice resounding click. And then just obviously check your edges to make sure she's in. So that's that. We then go in the shroud. And we're going in. You got a sticky out bit at the top there, okay, and it's going that way round like so. Spin it round and we've got two screw holes there, so we'll be putting the screws in, and they're PS05s. Let's grab two of those. Obligatory bit of oil. Bear in mind we're going into plastic, so we don't want to go too mad, folks, okay? You just want to do it so that it just touches the black plastic tongue is what you want to do, okay? You can always check it for wobbliness before we go any further. But for the moment, just nip it up, give it a jiggle. Make sure that she's not loose. And that's it. That's in there now. That's as far as I want to go. Because we don't want to crack anything because, you know, it's a one-shot deal. We then want to grab this shroud and get that ready. We then want our valance that way round. We want to grab our lens of lensness and start lining that up, and that goes that way round with this little semicircular cutout resting against this, okay, like that. We then grab our shroud this way round, and that is going to go in there like that, okay. And again, click it over this little metal part there, okay? So that's what you want there. So that's getting ready. We then want to drop that in with a DS02. So let's grab you, put a bit of oil on. And we're going in there. A couple of turns, and then I'm going to lift the valance up because I don't want it to spin whilst I'm doing the screw up. Like that. We then grab our headlamp assembly, which is this, with the tongue that way round like so, and we're going over here and over here. Okay, you want one there and one in there. Okay, here's what you want. We've got a PS02 going up there and a DS going in there, so I'm going to go for the PS screw first, PS005. I'm going to give that a mini turn, so to speak, just to hold that in place there. And then we'll grab this one and go into the die cast on the other side. And that lets us get both screws started without putting this headlight lens under any tension whatsoever. There you go. Now we can tighten that up. Just nip it. Don't go too mad. Just nip it. That's what you want. And that's in. Okay. We've then got a bulb to go in. So let's grab my contactor clear glue. This is just a Revell contactor clear. It's like a very watered down PVA. But I put this on all of my bulbs purely and simply because I don't want them to pop out at all. Okay. So let's just drop a little bit of that on the lens. And this dries very clear. Doesn't do any damage to the bulb whatsoever. But what it does is it sticks it in place and stops it popping out, because when we start putting this all together, you're going to be finagling around with your hands, and there's high risk of knocking any of these bulbs out. So I just give them a dollop of that, and that saves me a lot of heartache. So that's that lens in. Let's just tuck you under there. And then we can spin this up and have a look. And there you go, folks. Look at that. Oh, straight away it's bringing character, isn't it, folks? So we'll get rid of my fingerprints or fingerprintness. And this is all going to get fully polished when I've built it. Because at the end of this build, I've got the big display case to put together that this will sit in. So there you go, folks. That is this issue done. That's what you should be left with, okay? So I should put this safely in a box, which is this one that it arrived in, until I'm ready to do the next issue, folks. It just protects the model. So when you get this in the box, each time you do a stage, just rewrap it in its tissue paper, slide it in the box, and you're not going to scratch it, okay? So don't forget, if you'd like to grab this for yourself and build one of these along with me, head over to the Hachette website. There's a clickable link in the description below, and you too can have this on your bench. Also, to help me out, if you can do me a favour, subscribe to the channel, because 60% of people that watch aren't subscribed. It is free. Really helps me out, keeps the channel growing. Remember to like and hype the video. And until then, thanks so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, stay safe and well. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.